If your teen is rolling their eyes more than a slot machine in Vegas, it's not hormones. It's a direct response to the stuff you keep saying on autopilot. Phrases you heard growing up and are now passing down like a family curse. And trust me, number 10 is the one that makes teens fantasize about getting adopted by Zendaya. Number 1, because I said so. Nothing screams, "I've officially run out of arguments," like this classic parental eject button. Your teen just built a 3-point case with supporting evidence, and your counter-argument is executive privilege. This phrase teaches one thing: power beats logic. Great training for future relationships, right? Why can't I borrow the car? Because I said so. That's like them asking for dinner and you handing them the Wi-Fi password instead. MIT research shows teens who get actual reasons for rules develop stronger critical thinking skills. The ones who get hit with, "because I said so," they just get better at not asking questions to your face. But behind your back, they're still Googling it, texting about it, and probably making a meme out of you. Here's the thing. Your teen's brain is wired to ask why right now. It's not defiance, it's literally biology. So when you shut them down with parental rank, they don't learn reasoning, they learn rank. Better approach? Just give a reason. Even if it's, "honestly, I'm too tired to explain right now." That's still more honest than, "because I said so." Because your teen isn't challenging your authority. They're trying to understand the world. Big difference. If that one stings, number 2 is where parents turn into accidental economists. Number 2, money doesn't grow on trees. Breaking news: currency isn't botanical. Thank goodness you cleared that up. Your teen was this close to applying for a job as a professional leaf raker at the Federal Reserve. "Mom, can I have $20? Money doesn't grow on trees." Oh my God, what? Does the government know? Somebody called Dogecoin. Here's a problem. It doesn't teach financial literacy. It just teaches that parents think teens are idiots who need economics explained through garden metaphors. Next, you'll be explaining that credit cards aren't magical rectangles and that banks don't hand out cash to anyone who smiles politely. Research from the Journal of Consumer Affairs shows teens actually learn money management through real conversations about budgets, costs, and trade-offs, not sarcasm about photosynthesis. Your teen already knows money is earned. What they don't know, that your mortgage is $2,000 a month, groceries are $300 a week, and their phone plan costs $50 monthly. Instead of plant jokes, try, "that hoodie costs $200, which is 20 hours of minimum wage work." Now they're doing math instead of rolling their eyes at your garden wisdom, because nothing blows their mind more than learning you spend $200 a month on coffee while telling them Starbucks is too expensive. And here's what you need to acknowledge. They'll probably learn more about compound interest from a 19-year-old TikToker than from your botanical economics lecture. "Money doesn't grow on trees" is the most mitochondria of parenting phrases. Technically true, completely useless, and repeated way too often. And if you think that's bad, wait until number 3, the one where parents start predicting the future like discount fortune tellers. Quick reality check. Apparently, 97% of people watching this never subscribe. That's like your teen finally explaining their slang and you walking out halfway. Don't miss the rest. Hit subscribe. Your teen's eye roll will last forever, but this button only takes a second. Number 3. When you're a parent, you'll understand. Ah, yes, the classic parental time machine. Too bad your teen can't verify this claim for another 15 years minimum. Translation: I don't actually have a good explanation, so I'm betting on future you agreeing with current me. Stanford psychology research shows dismissing teen concerns with future predictions actually damages parent-teen trust. Teens, like all of us, want validation now, not promissory notes for enlightenment in 2040. Think about it. You're basically saying their perspective is invalid until they reproduce. And what about kids who never become parents? Are they doomed to eternal confusion about why you can't knock before entering? Here's what you mean. This is hard to explain. Here's what they hear. Your opinion won't matter until you spawn offspring. Better swap the prophecy for honesty. It's hard to explain how much I worry about you. That's real. That's vulnerable. And it doesn't require them to unlock the parenting achievement badge just to be taken seriously. Next up, the phrase parents drop when they've run out of logic and start flashing the family hierarchy like it's a badge. Number 4, I'm not your friend, I'm your parent. Breaking news, your teen already knows this. They figured it out somewhere between you forcing broccoli into their mouth at age 7 and banning R-rated movies, while every other kid was quoting them at recess. Nobody is confusing you with Brandon from chemistry class, mostly because Brandon doesn't ground them for breathing too loud. But here's the truth. This phrase actually pops up when you're losing the argument. Your teen makes a valid point, and suddenly you whip out the family org chart like, reminder, I'm at the top, you're at the bottom. It doesn't add logic, it just adds power. Yale research shows the sweet spot is parents who keep boundaries and stay approachable. You don't have to be their buddy, but you should be friendly, because what your teen actually needs is a safe place to land, not a constant reminder of the chain of command. Next up, the phrase parents love to toss out when they don't have a reason, but really want credit for one. Number 5, you'll thank me later. Later when? Next Tuesday? At your wedding? In therapy while you're crying about piano trauma? This phrase is basically parental code for, I don't have a reason you'll accept right now, so I'm outsourcing gratitude to future you. Harvard research shows teens literally struggle to process long-term consequences. Their brains are wired for the present, not for, someday you'll understand. Asking them to appreciate something they currently hate is like asking someone to enjoy a root canal because their teeth will feel awesome in 6 months. Dentists, we love you. Timing's just not your friend. And let's be real, the stuff parents think kids will thank them for, not the same as what kids actually appreciate. You think, they'll thank me for piano lessons. Reality, thanks for not uploading my baby bathtub photos to Facebook. If you can't explain why it matters now, you'll thank me later isn't a reason. It's a gamble. Coming up, the all-time classic, the phrase that makes every teen want to dig a tunnel straight out of family dinner. Number 6, when I was your age. Ah yes, gather round, children. It's time for another thrilling episode of the before times. When I was your age, we didn't have phones. We actually had to talk to people. Cool story. When you were their age, college cost $3,000 and houses were 40. Should we pretend those things are still true too? Northwestern research shows these back in the day lectures don't bridge the gap. They widen it. To teens, it's historical fan fiction. You had to walk to your friend's house to see if they were home. They have to decode whether left undelivered is basically social death. You had 3 TV channels. They've got infinite streams. Your teen doesn't need a rotary phone nostalgia. They need help surviving TikTok drama without ending up in the group chat hall of shame. And here's your mid-video rehook. We're not even at the worst one yet. The next phrase, it's so passive-aggressive, teens wish the FBI would relocate them just to escape it. Number 7. Is that what you're wearing? No, Mom, this is my hologram. My actual body is wearing a tuxedo and a cape. This question isn't curiosity. It's parent code for change your clothes, but I want you to think it was your idea. It's not the Socratic method. It's sabotage. Here's the reality. Your teen spent 45 minutes choosing that outfit. They checked it in 17 mirrors, sent it to 3 group chats, and even did the sit test. That outfit survived more rounds of approval than a NASA launch, and you just nuked it with one fake question. Psychology Today research shows that criticism disguised as questions cuts deeper than the direct feedback, because everyone knows it's not a real question. It's fashion gaslighting. And let's be honest, is that what you're wearing? Has never once resulted in a teen saying, you know, you're right, let me swap this hoodie for a tasteful cardigan. If it's a practical issue, say it's 20 degrees outside, just say, that might be too cold for tonight. If it's just your preference, maybe keep it to yourself. They're not dressing for you. This one's passive-aggressive enough. The next phrase, it tells teens their biology is broken. Number 8. You're too young to be tired. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize exhaustion had an age requirement, like voting or renting a car. too young to be tired usually comes from the same person who collapses on the couch after a 45-minute Costco run. Meanwhile, your teen's been awake since 6 a.m., survived 7 classes with 7 different bosses, crammed in 3 hours of homework, sat through practice, and managed 17 simultaneous Snap group chats. Johns Hopkins sleep research shows teens actually need more sleep than adults because their brains are still under construction. They're not dramatic, they're biological. And don't forget emotional exhaustion. High school social life is basically 3D chess, blindfolded, on fire. When you dismiss that, you're basically saying, your life isn't real, which is rich, coming from someone who brags about being tired after back-to-back Zooms. But if you think this one is invalidating, wait for the next phrase, the Olympic champion. Number 9, you have it so easy. Compared to what? The Great Depression? The Paleolithic era? You have it so easy. We didn't have Google. Right. You had encyclopedias, landlines, and the beautiful privilege of being completely unreachable after 9 p.m. Newsflash, this isn't the suffering Olympics. Somebody always had it harder. This phrase has been passed down like a family recipe nobody asked for. Even caveman probably complained their kids had it easy with fire. Modern teens are juggling cyberbullying, school shooting drills, climate anxiety, a collapsed job market, and the pressure to curate a flawless online identity before their brain wiring is even finished. But yeah, rewind your VHS tape. That was brutal. And if you think that comparison is unfair, wait for the final phrase. It's the ultimate potential power cut, the one that ends conversations faster than Wi-Fi going out during Fortnite. Number 10, you'll understand when you're older. The ultimate conversation ender. The parental power cut. The, I can't explain this, so let's make it your problem in 2039. This phrase assumes 2 things. That wisdom magically arrives with age, and that your teen will wake up on their 25th birthday like, yes, now I get why mom yelled about wet towels. Plot twist, adults don't understand everything either. Most of us are winging it, Googling normal rash or ER visit at 2 a.m., and hoping nobody notices. Your teen doesn't need a promissory note for enlightenment. They need explanations now, in a language they can actually process, not some mythical wisdom download that arrives once they start paying for car insurance. Which brings us full circle. These phrases don't teach. They shut conversations down. Drop them, and maybe, just maybe, your teen will actually start talking back. In a good way this time. Parents, which line did your parents drill into you? Drop it below. Bonus points if you can still hear the exact tone.